So, good morning, girls. This is Kavita Anandi. So, as a part of entrepreneurial development, next we are going to see the functions of entrepreneurship. So, the next topic is functions of entrepreneur. Basically, the functions of entrepreneur we will divide into four. First one is entrepreneurial function, and the second function is managerial function, and third one is commercial function. The last one is promotional function. These are the four. We are dividing the functions of entrepreneur into different four headings. First one is entrepreneur, managerial, commercial, and promotional function. So the first type of function is entrepreneur functions. Already we have seen the concept of entrepreneur. There are three concepts. First one is innovator, and risk bearer, and organizer. An innovator is nothing but an entrepreneur can be introduce a full new product in a market, or modernizing the existing product, or it may be an extra identification of a product in a market. So whatever done by an entrepreneur to introducing a product should be in an innovative way to reach the market. That is one of the major function of an entrepreneur. And second one is risk bearer, because he has to bear all the loss by putting the money in the market. So he is the person who is going to face the loss in the market. So he should be a risk bearer. If any loss arises in the market, he has to have a sufficient capability to meet the need in the market. That is called a risk bearer. And third one is organizer. So organizer is nothing but he has to use the resources available in the market properly to gain a profit. Without organizing the thing, the entrepreneur cannot succeed in the market. That is called entrepreneurial function. We have already explained in the previous video. The next main function is managerial function. This is a common thing is needed for a management function. The first one is planning. A planning is nothing but the predetermined course, where we have to, everything has to be planned previously what we are going to do in the future. We should have set of objectives what we are going to do in this particular period, because without proper planning we cannot able to attain any goal. So planning is the primary step. The entrepreneur should show what he is going to do in the market to succeed. So without proper planning it will cause confusion. So a planning is should be done in very effective way to be succeeded in the market. And the next one is organizing. There are totally 5 M's available in the market to run the business. The 5 M's are men, material, money, machine. So under that, the 4 main things are men, material, machine, and money. These 4 things has to be utilized properly to execute the plan. If any one thing is wasted, surely we are going to face the loss. The person who is going to get affected is entrepreneur. So here the entrepreneur has to integrate and make a cooperative plan so to succeed the plan. So he has to before that he has to fix how much material required to produce a product, and how many machinery needed to produce a product, and how much money can be invested, whether I'm capable to invest that particular money. So how many men need to manufacture the product, the labor has to be fixed. For example, for producing the 10 products, if I am the labor needed is 20, but I am recruiting more than 50% who is going to bear the loss. I have to pay wages to the particular people. So everything that organizing is the main thing to eliminate all the losses. So effective utilization of resources can be possible with the help of organizing. And the third type is staffing. The staffing involves where preparing inventory for the available personnel. So I have to finalize how much human resource personnel going to be recruited. So before that I have to give an advertisement and recruit the person, and recruit and select the person. After selecting, I have to fix the amount to be paid, that is called remuneration, to be paid to the particular staff. And to run the machinery, I have to give a proper training and development to run the machinery. And periodically I have to assess the person whether the person have any problem in the enterprise, because if a person is not satisfied in working in the industry, the entrepreneur business is going to be affected. So he has to take proper care in recruiting the correct person for the correct job. So the staffing process is very important, because when we have an experienced person by working in the factory, we can the work can be done easily. There is one proverb by a hand group where take my people and leave my factory. What will happen? Someone is taking people working in the organization but still factory exit. What will happen? Only the grass will grow on the floor. Nobody will be there to work in the company. But take my factory and leave my people. So what we can do, using the men available, we can build a new factory. So the building is not an important thing. Only the people working in the organization is very important. So that is, staffing is very important functions in an entrepreneur. The next one is directing. Directing is the planning, organizing and staffing is mainly helps for setting up a business enterprise. But to run the business, the direction is a very important point, because here entrepreneur has to guide and teaches the employees and all the persons working in the organization what has to be done to achieve an objective. So so directing is the main function, where the entrepreneur will lead the employees how they have to work, in what way they have to work to achieve this thing. So directing is very important point to achieve the objectives, because planning, organizing, staffing are the basic things are needed to start up the business. But directing is how we are going to carry out the business in future or present with directing inflows. The last one is controlling. Is the last management function, is simply where we have to see what we have done, whether we have executed the plan correctly, whether we have done what we needed, whether target has been achieved. We have to see through controlling. If any mistakes has happened, the controlling helps to prevent that. We can avoid the mistakes in future. That's why controlling helps to the future. What are the by controlling we can predict whether the target has been achieved correctly, whether we have used a resource properly and effectively. If not, what can be done in the future. This can be done with the help of controlling. These are the 5 major managerial function in the function of entrepreneur. And the next function of entrepreneur is a promotional function. This is one of the major function under the 4 category. Under promotional function, the first one is identification and selection of business idea. Here only the entrepreneur decide what he is going to do in the business. This process is also called as opportunity scanning and identification. The idea can be come from his own knowledge or from his experience by working in other industry, and for the information gathered from friends and relatives or any ideas. For example, the Medimix, we know the Medimix, where the factory is in the Madhavaram. The person is a normal person. We have a ICF factory. So the soap, he has manufactured a Medimix soap without a brand name for the people working in a railway ICF factory, because they get infection by working in the factory. For that, he has prepared a soap using the medicinal values, using herbs. So after for the benefit of the ICF workers alone, they have started the Medimix factory. But after that, we can see that Medimix is a very famous brand in Tamil Nadu, because the brand has been expanded because of the railway factory workers, because they were so much benefited. So this is one of idea. By watching the ICF workers, he got the idea that click that he can manufacture a herbal soap which will benefit the railway workers. So the idea can be from any other soap. So this idea will make you as a successful entrepreneur. The idea should be differentiate from other. It should be differentiated based on your idea. So the idea is the prime source to succeed in the market. And the next one is preparation of business plan. A business plan is nothing but the project report, what you are going to do in this business. This is mainly to be submitted to the government or to get a approval, or to the bank to get a approval or a loan. So this is a very business plan where you will specify all the details what you are going to do it in the business. What are the how much land space needed for the business, how we are going to construct the factory, what are the machinery required, what are the plans you need, and what material you are going to use for the product, how much manpower need for the need to manufacture the product, and how much fund is needed to produce the product, whether it is environment friendly, what will be the merit for the society, whether it will not be good for the environment. These are the preparation of business plan. These things has to be considered while preparing the business plan. Then only the government will approve whether this project can be carried out in the business, because if you are doing a chemical business, it may be harm the society. So the business plan is very important. It has to be prepared with caution what you are going to do. A full business detail has to be prepared as a report. It can be called as a project report. If it doesn't have a money, if you want a money, you can submit it to the bank to get a loan. If your business plan is very innovative plan, surely the government will sponsor, and they will have a share in the market in your business. So a preparation of business plan will make your plan very successful. And the third promotional function is a requirement for finance. Any business, if you have a very good idea also, without finance you cannot run any business. So in what way you are going to get a finance for the business? Finance may be short term or a long term. A short term, you can get a loan from a Caritas. In a long term, if the business can be done through equity or preference shares or debenture shareholders. This will be decided by the entrepreneur how we are going to get a share capital. Debentures is nothing but it's kind of debt where you have to pay interest. You can have a equity share capital where you can make a partner by investing in the market. So that is called equity shares. Holders will invest their money in the market. They will own the shares. So they are also called as the owner of the company. So you have to decide in what way you are going to finance the product. So this is also a very important thing for expansion purpose. In starting stage, the finance can be invested by individual or a type of loan. But if you want to expand a business, surely you have to determine in what way, whether you use equity share capital or preference, and the ratio has to be determined to run the expand the business. The last functions of entrepreneur is the commercial functions. He has to do three functions where production, marketing and accounting. A production is nothing but after the starting of the business, you have executed the business, what you have to do, the main aim is to you start producing the product for sale. So this year you have the production has to for factory site, where the factory has to be located, and in the factory site and the factory layout, how the factory has to look, and what are the types of products you needed, and production in what way you can save the product wastage of raw material. If there is a repair and machinery got repaired, what is the next thing to be done? These are the things has to be determined in the production stage. And the next one is a marketing. All production can be sold with the help of marketing, because you are new to the product, he doesn't know how to reach the customer. So a marketing helps to a flow of goods and service to the from producer to the consumer. So the marketing helps to take your product into the market. So this can be done through a research, how it can be used for the consumer, how you can take the product to the consumer. So advertisement helps here to take your product to the market. So here you have to use a proper marketing mix. We know the 4 marketing mix. It's called product, place, price, promotion. This 4 has to be put together to work effectively to reach to be succeed the product in the market. The last one is accounting. A main objective of any business enterprise is to earn profit. We are starting the business. We are not for non-profit organization. We are profit concern. We are starting and the business are mainly started to earn a profit. So with the earning profit, the cash has to be used properly. We should not be wasted for simple things and all. We should not waste the money. So here we are using the accounting concept where all the expenses, all the incomes has to be recorded, classified and summarized properly in money terms, because we have to know in what way we are investing the money, where we are wasting the money, because in future if we are wasting our money in certain expenses, in future we can reduce it to get a more profit. So the main aim of any business is to earn profits. This can be done only when the accounting function is done properly.